You're watching the Bayou Blitz, brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings.
In sports tonight, it's the Bayou Blitz playoff edition, second round. And among our featured games tonight is an undefeated Teurlings hosting Bonnabel. News 15 Sports Director Will Herron has a look at how the Rebels fared tonight after enjoying a first round bye.
Well, this thing started defensively, both teams holding the line and stopping whatever came their way until mistakes opened the door. The Rebels undefeated under new head football coach Michael Corville. The Bruins coming to this one 8-3 on the season and ready to rock and roll. That's the defense I was telling you about earlier. Tyree Brewer taking the rock nowhere. Next play, it is Brewer again getting the handoff, and he gets the same treatment, absolutely getting swallowed up by the Rebels. Teurlings now with the ball. Alex Munoz hands it off to Ian Schwander, who runs into a Bonnabel wall of tacklers. Same drive, Schwander again with the carry, but finds some room. Still in the first quarter, Teurlings now on their own 40. Kason Evans this time takes the handle, and Chase Birch meets him in the backfield and slings him to the ground. Rebels backed up, needing to throw for the first down. Bonnabel's defensive line bull rushes past the O-line and eliminates Munoz in the backfield. Teurlings trying to punt after the rough drive. The snap is high, and Munoz can't bring it in. It goes over his head, and after he scoops it back up, he's taken out of bounds. Bruins taking full advantage of their luck. Brewer takes the snap and turns on the burners. He's only touched once as he flies into the end zone. Next drive for Teurlings, Munoz fakes the handoff and takes off. He slams a tackler to the ground and picks up about 10 yards. Second quarter now, Munoz again picking up more yardage on the ground, taking it to the 10-yard line before getting knocked out of play. Rebels on the 1-yard line. Munoz knows what to do with it. He takes the snap, powers his way up the middle for 6. Well, in the end, Teurlings was just too much. They won 55-22 all over Bonnabel. They outplayed him and outclassed him in the end as well. I'm your real Raging Cajun, again out here at Teurlings. Will Herron, News 15, sending it over to my main man, Dracar Francois.
It's a Division III non-select matchup as Erath fell short to Union Parish. Now, guys, coming into this one, they were riding on a bit of history, as it was the first time in the regular season they went undefeated, winning each game in dominating fashion. But in this regional round of the playoffs, things were different.
Union Parish, you have won the toss. The coach wants to defer. What do you want to do? He wants to defer. You're going to get the ball.
On the first drive, the Bobcats are electing to go for it on 4th and short, but it's stopped by Union Parish. But Union Parish goes 3 and out, and the Bobcats will do the same. They go 3 and out as well, and it's time for them to punt. Taylor Landry takes the snap, but it's blocked and recovered in the red zone for Union Parish. First play, Braxton Patterson takes the snap, and he finds the outside, and he would eventually get in the end zone for their first score of the game. The Bobcats find themselves down early. As we flip fields to go in the second quarter, the Bobcats down but not out. Aiden Bork takes the handoff across the plain for 6. The Bobcats would miss their extra point, so they're still down. Late in the second quarter, Patterson rolls left, goes against his body, and he hits Caden Johnson, and it's catch me if you can. Johnson would take this one in for their second score, and Union Parish goes up into recess 14-6. Now, guys, coming out in the second half, the Erath Bobcats would only tack on a field goal, and as they were marching down the field with seconds left in the fourth, it was a sack, a fumble, and Union Parish would rumble into the next round as they take this one 14-9. In Erath, I'm Dracar Francois for News 15.
Elsewhere tonight, undefeated Westminster Christian with a playoff rematch against Opelousas Catholic. The Vikings were the district opponent that gave the top-seeded Crusaders their toughest regular season test. Tonight's game was a back-and-forth affair between these two rivals, with Westminster Christian coming off a first-round bye. There were a few miscues, too. The Crusaders won the Week 6 matchup by just 2 points, but tonight they would walk away victorious by a more comfortable margin. Final score, Westminster Christian 48, Opelousas Catholic 35. Now let's go to the Bayou Blitz scoreboard for a look at some other round 2 playoff action under the Friday night lights. All these games are final. Loreauville edges out Church Point for the win, 42-39. Cecilia takes down Lakeshore by a final of 54-42. Northside falls to St. Charles, 56-7. Southside tops Terrebonne, 56-42. And STM is eliminated, losing to John Curtis, 49-7. For the complete Bayou Blitz scoreboard, head over to our website, kadn.com.
The Bayou Blitz was brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings.